United fans, it's time for another emergency meeting. I cannot believe we are doing this again. But first and foremost, I want to issue an apology to West Ham fans, because in this week, we spoke about a certain tweet that I thought was a pretty class one, right? This guy, JJ Dooley, he says, fans always think their system has finally clicked, when in reality, they're just playing West Ham. I'd like to change that phrase now. The actual phrase should say, fans always think their system is failing, when in reality, they haven't yet had the chance to face Manchester United. Because what is this? Like, genuinely, yeah, the first 45 minutes, okay, glasses off, let's be serious. I sat there and I was thinking, I haven't made a video today. United are at home to West Ham. What video am I going to make? Tomorrow's the World Cup draw. How are we going to navigate this? It's going to be easy. United win. Not a lot to speak about, right? Half-time, 0-0. I even started recording at half-time, to be honest with you. Look, let me even show you. Half-time, I started recording the video. I had this stuff ready, right? Because it was a draw and whatnot. Hold on. Can you guys even see that? 0-0 half-time. I'm there making the video saying, yeah, listen, you man, I can't lie. This is a draw. Nothing's going to happen. Like, whatever happens here, it's going to be a draw. Let's come and talk, because, hold on, let me move from there as well. We don't want to be showing stats and whatever. We want to look with our eyes, because I think everyone could predict exactly what was going to happen in this game. Now, from minute one, let's clarify, right? Because United, they were talking about, oh, Dalot is not there. Euro got dropped and whatnot. They played heaven. This brother was in hell. This guy was getting ran ragged by Callum Wilson, 2025. It is almost 2026. Look at my watch. It's almost 2026. You're getting ran ragged by Callum Wilson. Jared Bowen doing this. I mean, look at this. Do I even have to say anything about this? Look at what we're seeing over here. United were not really creating anything. Everything that will happen is basically, look, the same old thing over and over again. Ahmad gets the ball, tries to dribble around here, cuts back, passes it to Bruno, who whips it in to nobody. Over and over and over again. Is that what is like United's game plan or something? Is that what the end goal is? Ahmad to try dribble two-man, pass it back to Bruno, who just whips it aimlessly like he's, I don't know, David Beckham or something. I could not believe what I was witnessing. But like I said, first half, nothing to write home about. The only maybe impressive player I'd say in the first half, well, definitely on the West Ham end, was Wan-Bissaka. He made some nice... but the guy was just spamming slide tackles, to be fair. I don't know. You know them ones when you play pairs and you switch to FIFA and whatnot? Your square and circle button, you forget which is which. This guy was just slide tackling everyone, but fair play to him. He was winning all of them. Now, the second half is where the problem lies, right? Because, like I said, he's there making the blocks. Oh, he made a mad block, actually. I forgot to mention. They were doing, like, 3D space pinball cadet. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. The ball was bouncing around like, you know, headers and volleys back in secondary school. So there's one shot, bang. Overhead kick, bang, cleared as well. Then Bruno tries to volley it. I think it just whiskers on the outside of the post. Either way, you know, still 0-0. Second half, like I said, I was praising Wan-Bissaka, praising him. Then a harmless cross comes in. It bounces into the feet of Dalot, who's onside because Wan-Bissaka, usual as himself as he does, manages to play him onside because he's standing... I don't know, he's standing next to the goalkeeper for some reason, having a little chit-chat, having a little conversation. He plays him on, Dalot scores, he does his dumb celebration of... I keep on saying it, yeah, guys think it's just hate because it's Dalot. I'm telling you, no player can make that look cold, bro. What kind of celebration is that, bro? You're checking your post. I want to see if you've been alive this entire game, because where have you been? Where have you been this whole season? Telling me you're checking the post. Where are you, bro? Anyway, United 1-0. Again, I'm thinking, oh, that's a shame. I mean... Obviously, big up United, but I can't really make a YouTube video off of United 1-0 and nothing else happens, right? I was thinking, how am I going to squeeze 8 minutes? Should I talk about what I had for lunch today? Should I talk about the breakfast? Should we talk about the World Cup tomorrow? What are we going to talk about for 8 minutes? Because Dalot had scored 1-0. But I forget who we're dealing with. Amorim had a plan for me. Because guess what happened? I think you guys know already. They made some subs. They said, you know what? To see out this 1-0 win, it's time to invite Ugarte. At that point, I sat up like that. I said, okay, it's game on now. Welcome. This is the system enabler. When Manuel Ugarte is on, you know the game is far from over. Whatever team it is that you're playing, it can be Grimsby, it can be relegation threatened West Ham, you have a chance. Suddenly, the eyes light up. I start seeing Magassa bombing down the wing. I start seeing Bowen doing kick-ups in the upper box, bro. Like Joga Bonito, like he's playing in the beach football or something. I said, what? What is this? So they continue. Mazraoui Oh, I forgot to mention Heaven, by the way, after being in hell, he got hooked for Lenny Yoro after a bad spell for Yoro. It got worse for Yoro, I can't lie. This was not a good substitution for himself at all. Mazraoui was the one that was saving the day. There was a chance where I think Bowen, was it Bowen that played the pass? Somebody played the pass in their own half. It's about to be a through ball. Or maybe it was Bowen that's about to run into it. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, Mazraoui made like a last minute block on the halfway line, if that makes sense, where had he not got there, it would have been a clean through one-on-one, a little bit like Isidore against Liverpool last night. Then again, set piece, Mazraoui is the one to clear it, but guess who it falls to? The ball bounces, the ball drops to Magasa, who just fires in 1-1. And again, you're thinking, wow. So United that have been talking this whole time about, ooh, we're only 3 points away from this. We're only 6 points away from this. We're only this. This is why that particular phrase is my least favorite. I try to tell you, man, every season, when it's been 10 games or 12 games, yeah, and man are saying, oh, we're only X amount of points behind this team. It's not a good thing. The league has only just begun and you're already 6 points or 9 points or 12 points behind. Well, how are you flexing that? You're on course to be hitting, I don't know, 55 points or something mad like that. And you're trying to compare to the teams that are fighting for the title. You're looking up, you're thinking, oh, cheeky little Champions League run maybe. Now, granted, look, I'm not going to act like the league in terms of like top 4 or whatever, the 4th place teams is like crazy right now, right? Because had they won this game, they would have been, well, they would have been 5th because Chelsea still got a far superior goal difference. But point standing, they're not very good whatsoever. So the fact you're even looking there, I'll be honest, be fortunate. Now, the game, as I said, they've scored the goal. You're thinking, Old Trafford, what's going to happen? Amorim still had one shock in store left for us. Because if I scroll down here, right, of course we mentioned Lenny Yoro came on really bad. Ugarte came on. Ugarte, nothing more to say. Mason Mount came on with his shirt tucked in like he was Bellingham or I don't even know, Ferenc Puskás or something in 1958. For those of us who remember, didn't really achieve anything. Dorgu, the same. But the big one, I think I want to say minute 89 or 87. I forget exactly the number, but somebody can correct me. I don't have it on the website here. With 2 minutes to go before added time, they bring on Lisandro Martinez for Luke Shaw. You are at Old Trafford. You are facing a team that's sitting 18th in the league. And you are making the sub of one centre-back for another centre-back. Arguably an even more defensive change, right? Because Luke Shaw, you can argue, can get forward a little bit. He's more attack-minded, if you will, being like a predominant left-back. You're bringing a centre-back. For what? To shore up the 1-1? I don't understand. Do you have no care for my man's haircut with the Marge Simpson's hair like that? What's his name again? United Strand. I've seen this guy. He's doing slick back Ibrahimovic ponytails now. Bro, next thing you know, he's going to come out with locks and he's going to make it purple like mine, bro. If United do not fix up soon. Because I was watching the Mate Culture Cams this morning, right? He made a video, of course, about United. We must win today because then it's Wolves next and he can start getting that 5 wins. Bro, that 5 wins ain't coming. I can't lie. My man should just lock off his hair, bro. It's not going to happen, I'll be honest. Clearly, the pressure is too much for the players. One random man, his hair is too much pressure. Because from what I'm seeing, Ruben Amorim, guys, let me tell you now. Do you guys remember the absolute disgrace of Frank O'Farrell back in 1972 for United? For those of us who remember. Had 18 months, things were failing. He couldn't get the best out of the best players. Sacked. What is telling these guys that, you know what? Amorim, let's keep faith. I understand every now and then. How do I look at like United's results? Can I check that real quick? Team form. Every now and then, he'll just like grab a cheeky win that makes you think, ooh, hold on a minute. Yeah, Amorim, I see things clicking. Nothing is clicking, bro. Nothing is clicking. Like I said, they sit there, obviously in 8th. Again, the table, let's give it a few more games before we judge it. But as we can see with our eyes, this is not a very good team at all. Bruno, almost the last kick of the game, disgraceful volley about 4 yards out. He boots it over the stadium towards their brand new 50 million training ground complex. So I guess, yeah, big up to that one. Big up to Magasa doing the... I can't like Igor Thiago. He might have started a trend, you know. He's doing the... No. I don't know if someone did that before him, innit? If they did, my bad. But Igor Thiago does it every single goal. So from now on, I'm accrediting that celebration with him alone. But rivals, United fans, neutrals, whoever you are, let me know what you think of this team. Mbuemo was shocking, to be honest with you. Cunha, I'll be honest, I like Cunha. In the SDS video, I did invest stocks in this guy because I feel like he's someone that when things start clicking, they'll cook. But again, when is El click? Remember Ronaldo speaking about Georgina. Yeah, when is the click is coming? You know, when the click is coming, I'm gonna know when the click is coming. Then I'm going to do the marriage. Where's the marriage for Cunha, bro? Where is it? He's not scoring. He's not getting assists. He's not creating chances. He's not getting shots on target. What does he even do in this match, bro? What does he do? Literally, bro, there's nothing, bro. He's just there, just jogging about. Like, you chuck me in there. Okay, let me not stretch it. I'll probably get found out in about 5 minutes. But point being, you're not really offering anything, right? You're not offering anything at all. And I know that this guy's a good player. I've seen this guy in the Premier League for a number of years, but it's just looking really, really bad. To the point where, obviously, Casemiro has one of their best players, and he can't last more than 45 minutes without getting knackered and then making bad tackles too. So it's a dark, dark day for United again, but I'm sure somehow they're going to blame it all on the players, and it's never, ever the manager's fault. It has zero responsibility on the gaffer for not even trying to take the game to West Ham at 1-1 with 10 minutes to go, 5 minutes to go. You're just doing the same old nonsense you were doing to be bad in the first place. But again, there we are. Listen, tomorrow, World Cup draw. I'll probably like to be live on YouTube or Twitch. I don't know what the rules are about streaming the World Cup draw, so I don't want to make any promises, but subscribe just in case. Of course, you know, we are on the road to 60k, so it would be much appreciated, everyone who does subscribe. I'll see you guys for the World Cup draw. Predictions for the weekend will either be then Friday night or Saturday, like lunchtime. I'll try and get it out before the game starts. So just warning you guys now, there's a lot of content in the next 48 hours. So bear with me when I'm trying to get all of it out at good timings for you. Because we're going to do, I guess, midweek team of the week and all that kind of stuff as well, right? So I'll chat to you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know who you would predict to be top 4 now. I assume Arsenal, City, and then maybe, what, Chelsea, Liverpool, probably with my 4 right now. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like I said, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys in a bit. Bosh.